dark boss here. I'm not sure if I published the recording I did of this last time, but this time I actually have two mages with me, so it shouldn't be too difficult if the mages don't screw things up too badly. We'll see. But the way this works is you have to have Fury cast. It does a chaos move on its second turn, and then the mage just needs to cast Fury whenever the Fury cooldown timer is finished. Is ready. So other than that, you can, if you don't recast that, your mages can end up healing the boss, or you can end up wiping out your team. This boss is pretty ugly, so you need Scatter Shot to reduce its damage. We've got a second archer with us as well. He usually dies pretty quick though, so I'm not sure how long he'll last. But Scatter Shot and Fury. You guys ready? I put myself just in the back row since it was targeting that the most last time. So this boss, as everybody who's tried to fight it knows, it can get pretty ugly, but and Thor, you already missed the Fury. Very usual. So there it does that backslasher move, and then it will do a move where it throws something right there, and then it will do its move where it runs forward and hits somebody, and then the next move is its chaos move. Fucking Thor, just doing his own goddamn thing again. Does not know how to be a team player. This is why we don't beat Spire. Can't get him to learn how to be a mage and stop being a freaking DD. And there goes Gizzy, so I'll have to watch for Scatter Shot from now on. Okay, so its next move will be its chaos move. If you're one of the DDs, one good strategy for this is to watch for that move and try not to attack until you either see that you're not the one that's chaosed, or until you get puried for it. Because if you have an area attack and you have weaker mages or whatever, it really sucks to wipe out your own mages. Like right now, I'll just wait a few seconds before I select my attack. Okay, it chaosed Corrin. Let me go into Sylph mode, get a few hits. That's why I was saying Fury at the same time. I was trying to explain to Thor I gave these guys great detail explanation of exactly how to beat this boss before we started it, but you see how well that worked. The best way you can do it is instead of just having one mage Purying, have both your mages Pury at the same time. But obviously you have to have mages that pay attention to what the fuck they're doing. Need to scatter. Yeah, well, hopefully I can do it from here. Have brilliant. Now I'm chaosed, so can't do anything. Noob mage. I should be able to solo this from here.
I need 2 minutes 30 seconds of your time.
I'm recording, hon. Just a second. Okay, so now that you've all seen the pattern of exactly how that works, hopefully you've got mages that know what the hell they're doing and can time that better than what you just saw happen there. But it's not too difficult to beat as long as you can get your Puri timing down. It obviously does a lot of damage, but the most damage that it does really is if it chaos you and you wipe out your team. So just make sure your mages really know what they're doing. Have them time their first Puri for its second attack. So what I told our mages to do, and as you saw, Thor really didn't. He just always does whatever the hell he wants anyway. But what I told them to do, and this is the best way to do this, is to use a regular attack, and then before they do a second attack, wait about 3 seconds, then select Puri, and then by the time Puri activates, he will have done his chaos move, and then since you have both of your mages using Puri at the same time, even if one of them gets chaosed, then the other one is healing it. Then the other one is purifying it. So in the way it works, it times perfectly that as soon as the Puri cooldown is finished, that they immediately cast it again. So as long as you have mages, just don't even have them go in, don't let them go into Sylph mode. Just have them stay in their normal mode. Also, if they want to lessen the damage, if you have a Hades, have them equip the Hades, and that will reduce the damage that your mages take. But don't, if you have any say over it, don't let them do what Thor did there and try to be a DD mage, because as you saw, it just screws up everything. Just have them stay in their stay in regular character mode, and then as every time cooldown for Puri is finished, just cast Puri. Keep your scatter shot when you can. Another thing that really helps there, normally Corrin brings his purge rune, so anybody that has a purge rune, that way if you're the archer and you go into Sylph mode, they can use purge, so that you don't have to drop out of Sylph mode too early to use scatter shot. That can be a really big help as well. So if you have any questions or anything, just message me. As always, I'm on wartune.com, server 153.